look is going to be a take on a modern Jasmine hairstyle. So let's begin. You can do this style with your natural hair texture, or you can use a 1-inch curling iron and go through going away from your face and towards your face, different curls just to make a little bit more texture and a little bit more softness if you have more of a frizzy hair texture. But you can also do it with just a wavy style, whatever you feel like. Then go in, if you've curled it, and spray a little bit of hairspray to give it more of a gritty or salt feeling. You can also use a sea salt spray. Then what I'm going to do is start at the top of my hair and part it in my side part, and then I'm going to start in my heaviest side, making a horizontal diagonal forward section, or basically going from my crown more down towards my eyebrow. And I'm going to create a lot of teasing in my underneath sections, spray it with some hairspray, and then go towards that middle or that side part. Then I'm going to use a soft brush and lightly brush out the top of it so you don't see that really messy look. This is optional. You can do your front a different way if you don't want to tease it, if you want a different parting, that's up to you. So basically, I'm going to do it like this with a little bit of tease. So I'm going to do the same thing to the other side of my hair, giving it some tease and hairspraying it in place. When I'm done, I should have it look something like this, and it's a nice big volume. Then grab a firm hold finishing hairspray and just spray it all over for some added texture. This is going to be a really worn look. And then I'm going to just kind of sweep my hair back to see if that's the volume that I'm going to want it, and it is, so I'm going to start to form the top. And I'm going to create my bangs to kind of swoop down a little bit, and then taking that top layer, so above my eyebrow, I'm going to start to twist this in away from my face going towards the back, not grabbing a ton of hair. Then I'm going to take my bobby pin, placing it in a horizontal diagonal again, so it's basically just going to be going to the side. And then I'm going to create another bobby pin X. So I'm just going to put my bobby pin in behind that, making an X that's going to secure that. And I've checked it, and that's how I want it. So then I'm going to do the same thing to the other side, making sure in the front that my volume and my tease is exactly where I want it, twisting it away from my face, grabbing that top layer, and then I'm going to take that with another bobby pin and place that over the place that I've already bobby pinned. That way it's going to hide those pins. Using one pin, I'm going to twist that up and under and down. That way it secures that, and then I can pull up any of that top part that's gone a little bit flat and make sure I don't have any splits. Then I'm going to grab that very top layer right underneath where I have pinned, and I'm going to create a 3-stranded braid. And I'm going to just separate 3 strands and then start to braid, crossing my outer one under my middle one, outer one under my middle one. And then I'm going to add hair from the side, from the front, and then slightly pull on the edges so that it's not a super tight braid. We want to have really loose hands when we do this, so it's more of an undone look. And then I'm going to grab from the other side again, going into a French braid, undo it a little bit by tugging on the edges and adding it into the braid. And then I'm going to continue to do this all the way down until I have reached my hairline or the nape of my hair. I'm at the end, I'm going to use a clear elastic to hold that in place. And then I'm going to pull all of my hair over to the side, add some teasing right at that base, right below where I have that secured with a little clear elastic. And then I'm going to add some teasing, and then right below, depending on how long your hair is, I'm going to create a little bunch, or just simply add in another clear elastic, and then I'll show you what to do next. So I'm going to add on my clear elastic, and then once I have this done, I'm going to take a small tiny strand from the bottom of my ponytail and pull up just a little bit so it kind of poofs that out. And then you can also tug a few strands if you want it to be a little bit more messy. Depending on your hair length, you can do multiples of these. I'm going to do 2 because that suits my hair length. And then I'm going to go around to the back and check if I have any strands that are falling or need to be pulled out a little bit more. And then you can also use a bobby pin up and underneath your braid through the middle to keep that secure. Depending on your hair length depends on what this is going to look like and what you need to do. And you have your finished look. All you need to do is spray it with a firm hairspray and you are good to go. Please check out my other tutorials if you would like to see more from me. Subscribe and like this video. Thanks guys!